guys, this is episode 2 on a mini series I'm doing of 12 things I don't buy. Today is the kitchen edition, and the reason I do these things is to reduce consumption and to just be more friendly to the earth. And you'll notice all these items are reusable items, so I try not to buy things that are throwaway things. So number 1 on things we don't buy is plastic water bottles or one-time use water bottles. So we use glass bottles by Life Factory, and these are made in the United States and they're super durable. I've had this for years. It looks brand new. They wash really well in the dishwasher. The water tastes great out of them. And it's about $20 for one, and that sounds really expensive, but when you think of spending like $1 plus on a plastic water bottle every day, then just get one of these and it pays for itself in less than a month, and then you'll have it for years. So that's number 1. Number 2 is little like lunch bags, like brown bags that people bring their lunch in. Like I see adults do it and also children, or like little plastic bags for the same reason, to throw away. Why not just get a reusable lunchbox? It's going to cost more up front, but again, it's something you can use for years. It's pretty easy to find nowadays to get ones that are BPA and PVC free, and a lot of times they're insulated, so it'll keep your food nice and fresh. So that's another option. The third thing that we don't buy is sandwich bags, and we use a few different things in place of those. One thing is just like reusable bags that we use for like snacks or things like that. This is Chico. This is Planet Wise. I like the Bumpkins ones. They have a zipper, so I think they're easier to wash. You can wash them in the washer or by hand. They're in the like kids' clothes thing right now, so I don't have any to show you. Also, instead of sandwich bags, we have one of these Lunchbox, and this is a divided one, so it has divided slots in it, but you can also get them where they're not divided. So we have one that my husband uses for sandwiches. It's a different brand, but he uses it like every day. I don't have it with me because he has it with him. But it doesn't, it keeps your sandwich fresh even if you make it the night before, and then it doesn't get smashed, so that's awesome. Side note, if you try to put like crackers or something in like this the night before, they do get stale the next day, so it's best to pack them the morning of, just so you know. So I bought this one for my son for when he has lunch at school, and it makes a great like little bento box lunch. You can fit a ton of food in here. You can't put liquids in it though, because they do like go through the little corners, but if you use like a silicone little cup, then I can put like hummus and stuff so it won't spread. I just try to put fruit that's not like super wet, like pineapple would like move around, but I really like this. This is a really nice product. So stuff like that can work great in place of sandwich baggies. Number 4 is freezer bags or saran wrap or anything to like store food at in the home. We have just a bunch of these Pyrex brand glass containers, and Pyrex is made in the USA also, which is great. And if you buy them like in bulk packages with like a set, then the price is pretty affordable. I love these because they are freezer safe, they are microwave safe, they are oven safe, obviously without the lid, dishwasher safe, like whatever. So I often will double cook meals, and then we have a lot of different sizes of these, and then I'll freeze like the second set so that in the next week or the week after, whenever we feel like eating it, I don't have to cook. So these are super awesome in place of disposable food storage things. Number 5 is napkins. This is easy. You can just use cloth napkins. You can make them yourself. You can buy them. They're super affordable. You just wash them with your laundry. It's super easy. I like patterned ones because they don't get as stained. I also like to have the different colors so everyone kind of knows which one's there, so we can use them for a few days before we wash them, and they're easy. I mean, my 4-year-old has no problem figuring out how to use these. So those are great. Those are nice. Number 6 is wet wipes. I see a lot of people with young kids use wet wipes to like wash their baby's hands after they eat before they let them down out of their high chair. In place of that, we just use these like organic washcloths that I bought, and they're like stained and gross because we've used them for years for that purpose. I got them when Finley was a baby, and he's 4 now, and then I have a 1-year-old. So we've been using these for a long time, and I just give them, the 4-year-old doesn't need it anymore. He just uses a napkin, but the baby I just give her one a day, wet it, wipe her hands, and then rinse it off and just hang it from the faucet, and then I just reuse it all day long, and then just get a clean one the next day. So super easy. They clean really well, so that replaces the need for like a disposable wipe for cleaning kid hands. Number 7 is paper towels. If you have kids, then you likely have like tons of receiving blankets because people just love to give you receiving blankets. I'm actually going to make a video about things you can do with receiving blankets because they're amazing, but I just use them like I would a paper towel in the kitchen. I like anything I would use a paper towel for, you can use a receiving blanket for and clean it later. If you look back there, right there, we do have a thing of paper towels, but it will last us like a year. So I don't consider that something that I like buy frequently. Something's got to be like really nasty for me to reach for paper towel. So all I can think of is cat puke. Like I don't want to put cat puke on these. I don't know, that's gross. For some reason I'll put kid puke on them. I don't know why, but cat puke is gross to me. So I use those for that, but otherwise they just like sit there. I really should just put them in the cupboard because it's like they don't get used. But anyway, number 8 is straws. We have these plastic straws that are BPA free. Had I known when I bought these that you can get glass straws and even stainless steel straws, I definitely would have purchased those instead, especially the glass ones because you can see if they're clean, and I just prefer glass. But since I already have these, it seems wasteful to get rid of them and then purchase new because who's going to want someone else's used straws? But we just use these for the kids for smoothies, so they're not like sitting in their drinks all the time. So you can buy reusable straws. Number 9 is bags from the store, like taking home a plastic or a paper bag from the store or using like the little bags to put your produce in. I didn't grab one, but I just have a bunch of canvas bags that I use to bring my groceries home in. And then at the store, you can buy, little produce bags in different sizes to keep your food in to bring it home in. So that's a no waste option there. Excuse me. Number 10 is counter cleaner. I just pretty much clean my entire house with baking soda and vinegar. And so this is just like a counter cleaner I use. It's 2 cups water, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 2 tablespoons vinegar, and just a squirt of lemon juice for scent. You could use like any essential oil you liked as well. I have a natural cleaning video I did a couple years ago. I'll link that in the description box if you're interested in that. So that's something else that I don't buy. Number 11 is things made out of plastic, with exception to my little straws. Like nothing in our kitchen is plastic. There are so many alternatives to not need plastic and to avoid all the risks that are associated with plastic that it's just, I don't know. I just don't see the point in it. So you can use like bamboo and stainless steel and all types of material. And I think people with kids, I don't know, like think that you need plastic with kids, but we don't use plastic. Like I said, I have a baby and a 4-year-old, and they each have a stainless steel tray that they each have one. I just wash it every time they're done. They each have like their own little special plate, their own little special bowl that are glass that are just like, or ceramic, I suppose. Just wash them right after. They each have a stainless steel water bottle that they drink out of, and then we just drink out of like little mason jars. So you don't need plastic in your kitchen. It will save a lot for the planet and a lot for your health, because even if things are BPA free, they probably still have PVC in them because that's not as publicized. And even if they're free of those 2 things, they could still have all kinds of other weird things. So I just don't want to risk it. And plus you get such better quality and durability out of using something else. And then number 12, I kind of like made into 2 things because they're both food. One, I don't buy food with GMOs. I like to feed myself and my family organic, and a lot of times that will cost more compared to other foods depending on how you eat. But I think that the way you eat is such an investment in your health, and I think that that's just like really worth it. And you can find things on sale, you can shop around and to know where the stores are that you can buy more affordable organic food. So that's something we don't buy, is like food with chemicals in them. And the last thing, this is like a really big one that we don't buy, is food that we're going to throw away. Food waste, especially in America, is just like really disgusting to me. Like, I can't remember what the percentage is, but just the amount of food that people like bring home, purchase it, and like don't open it and just like throw it all away is like crazy. So we just like, we plan our meals, we eat all of our food. Even if there's just like a tiny bit left over, then I just put it in a little Pyrex and then someone eats it later for a snack. So we don't buy food that we're going to throw in the garbage. We eat the food, and we're kind of just respect the cycle of the food, of where it came from and how much work went into it, and how, resources and people and transportation and everything else. So anyway, those are 12 things. Excuse me. Please leave a comment and let me know some things that you do in the kitchen to try to be zero waste or more eco-friendly or minimalist or anything like that. I love reading your guys' comments, and it's really fun to learn from you guys. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Okay, bye.